And when it comes to finding a highly searched for, highly sellable product, there's so many different options out there that you can take. But one of the many options is to go over to Amazon's best sellers. And just for the record, I'm not saying that you're going to sell the product on Amazon. You can if you want, but stick with me because all of this is going to make sense. So when you come over to Amazon's best sellers just like this, on the left hand side over here, you're going to see all of these different categories. And depending on what type of products you want to sell, you're going to pick the category for you to see the best sellers from within that department. So in this case, I'm just going to select electronics. And right here, we can see that video projectors right now seem to be doing really well. And these are all of the different types of video projectors that people are making money from on Amazon. So just like that, I've now got an idea of which product I could potentially start selling. But for me to know if people are making money from selling this product, the way that I'm going to be able to figure that out is by using a tool called Helium 10. So I'm just going to go over to the Amazon homepage. I've already installed Helium 10 into my Google Chrome extension tool, as you can see right there. I'm going to leave a link directly to Helium 10 in my description down below. It's really useful when it comes to finding winning products really quick, because all I'm going to have to do from here is just type in the keyword of the product, which is mini projector. So I'm going to type it in there just like that. I'm going to come over to the Helium 10 extension tool, click on this one that says X-ray Amazon product research. And right there, as you guys can see, this keyword has been able to generate a total revenue on Amazon of over $6.7 million. And the average revenue across all of the different sellers is over $200,000 each. But if I just sort the revenue from highest to lowest, it's going to show us how much money each individual seller has been able to bring in from selling mini projectors on Amazon. And again, just for the record, the only reason why I'm using Amazon's data when it comes to finding a winning product is because it's the biggest e-commerce search engine in the entire world. Billions of people go onto Amazon with one intention, which is to buy products. So if you're able to know exactly what they're buying, you're now going to be able to sell it on another platform called Shopify, where you don't even need to ship out the products yourself. Because now that we know that these different sellers are bringing in $1 million, $500,000, we have an idea that there's a potential that we could also make similar revenues ourselves. So the product that I'm going to be using for the rest of this video as an example is this one over here. I'm just going to click into it. So this listing is bringing in over $500,000. And now that I know that this product is doing really well, the second step that you need to take if you're following along with what I'm doing is that you need to see if you're going to be able to source the exact same item yourself. And the best way for you to figure that out is to use this tool over here called AutoDS. Now, AutoDS is going to be useful for this entire side hustle, and I'm going to explain it as we go along. But the main way that you're going to be able to use it initially is to figure out if you can find a supplier that's going to be able to ship out the exact same product really quick. And don't worry, you don't need to spend anything when it comes to initially using AutoDS, because I've got a 30-day trial link in my description down below. It's going to take you over to this page. All you need to do is sign up using either your email address or your Gmail. And once you've logged in and you've created your account, this is the page that you're going to see. Now, it's going to be from this point that you're going to stay on the marketplace just like this. And you're going to search for the keyword of the product that you're looking for. So I'm just going to type it in there just like that. And don't forget, we're looking for this exact item. Okay, great. So it seems like the first result that's popped up is the exact same one. And it also has a shipping time of 1 business day. This is really good because the shipping time is really quick, but there's other options that you can go through, that's going to be maybe slightly cheaper. So it's going to be worth your while scrolling through the entire list of different options and see if there's a better supplier that stands out to you. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using this particular supplier. Now, this brings me on to the next step. Once you've found a suitable supplier that's going to be able to ship it out really quick, is that you need to make the product available for customers to buy it from you. And when it comes to building an online store, there's so many different ways that you can do it. There's complicated ways, there's difficult ways, and there's also easy ways. And I would say that this has to be one of the easiest because number one, it's free to use. Number two, it's going to be able to not only load your store with the product that you want to sell, but it's also going to load it with other winning products as well. And generally speaking, it's going to build the store really quick, and they've updated so many different things when it comes to giving you a high converting theme that you would have had to have paid $300 for you to use. So of course, I'm going to leave this link down below as well. All you need to do is just click on build my free store once you've clicked that link. And from there, it's now going to ask you to select a niche, and it's going to be dependent on what product that you found earlier. So if you found a winning pet product, you're going to select the pet niche. If you found a home and garden product, of course, you're going to select that one. Now, in this case, I found a gadget and electronic type product. So this is the one that I'm going to select. From here, you just need to select 2 different images that you want to be on your store. So I'm going to select this one and this one. And there's going to be some other steps that you need to take. Now, it is important for me to let you know that when it comes to using this AI store builder, it's going to build it on the Shopify platform. Shopify is the biggest platform when it comes to building up automated stores like this that'll be perfect for a side hustle. And when it comes to using it, you're going to be able to get a trial and only pay $3 for 3 months. That's going to be $1 for each month. Now, the reason why this is powerful is because when I first started building up my Shopify store, I had to pay the full price from the very beginning, which is around $30 every month. So not only are you going to be able to benefit from using the AI store builder that's completely free, but you're also going to be able to get your website built on Shopify and benefit from that trial as well. But now that you're aware of that, once you have gone through and completed the entire process, you're going to see that your Shopify store is now built, ready for you to use. You're going to see that everything is optimized. All of the pages are there. Literally everything that you can see on the screen right now, I didn't need to do any of this. As I mentioned before, it's going to be able to use a highly converting theme, a proven theme that's known to generate decent sales every single day. In addition to that, all of these different winning products have also been loaded to the store as well. Bear in mind that you do have flexibility when it comes to removing any product that you don't want to sell. And I also need to let you know that there's going to be certain things that you need to do on the back end of Shopify. You're going to be able to, of course, access the Shopify account. There's going to be certain things you need to do to make sure that your store is ready for you to start receiving money. It's not complicated whatsoever, but what I'm going to do is leave a free checklist in my description down below so that you can tick it off as you're going along to make sure that you've built your store in the right way. But this now brings me on to the next step that you need to take when you're starting this side hustle and you've completed your store, which is that you need to list the winning product on the new store that you just built for customers to be able to buy it from you. So of course, you're going to use AutoDS in this case, if you didn't know, and I'm using this product as an example. So what I'm going to do, since my store is already connected to my AutoDS account, is come over here to import draft. And right there, you can see that the draft upload has now been finished. So what I'm going to do is just click to view. And this right here is the information that's been pulled directly from the supplier. We've got the product information, we've got the product page with the description over here, we've got the variants, the images, and there isn't going to be much that you need to do once you're on this page because AutoDS is already taking care of everything. But what I would say is to come back over to the product page and click on generate product page with AI. What this is going to do is make the product sound more sellable. You're going to be able to just click it like that, say that you want it to be more precise, and from there you're going to be able to generate the product page, which shouldn't take more than a few seconds. Okay, so there we go. The product page has now been generated. Everything looks really good. Everything looks, organized and structured, but you're going to see it in a minute when I go back onto the website. When it comes to the title, you just want to cross-check that. Just make sure that you cross-check everything and you're happy with it. If you do want to optimize the title, you're going to be able to do that using AI as well. But for now, I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm just going to ensure that stock monitoring, price monitoring, and auto order have been selected so that AutoDS can do all of their automations in the back end. And then what I'm going to do is just click on save and import. Okay, so it seems as though that has now been completed, as we can see right there. So I'm just going to click into this link. It's going to take me directly to the product page. And there we go. I'm sure that you guys can tell how amazing this looks, how efficient it looks. Everything has been structured well. Everything has been formatted well. And everything that you saw me do in this video from start to finish hasn't taken me more than 15-20 minutes to get to this point. Being able to start a side hustle within a day or even over a weekend isn't difficult to do in the day and age that we're living in. With AI tools like this, you're going to be able to get up and running in no time. But of course, this brings me on to one of the questions that I'm sure that all of you are probably thinking right now, which is, Sam, everything you showed me is great. You know, I've got my store up and running. Thank you so much. But how exactly am I going to be able to drive traffic to the site for me to get real life people to see it? And most people tend to overcomplicate it when it's not really that difficult. There's two main ways that you can do it. You can either do it using organic traffic or paid traffic. If you're someone that doesn't have a big budget and you don't want to run any type of ad, then what you can do is create short form videos of the product. There's certain ways that you can do that. What you can do is even buy the product from Amazon, send it to your house, and make at least 4 to 5 pieces of content every single day. Upload those videos to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and even Pinterest. And by doing that on a consistent basis, you're going to build up traction, build up awareness for your brand, and start to generate sales. And when it comes to the paid ad side of things, you can do the exact same thing with short form videos, using TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or what you can do is use something like Google Shopping. Google, as you guys already know, is the #1 most visited search engine in the entire world. So if you're able to build a store just like this, connect it to a Google ad account and start running Google Shopping ads, this is a great way for you to target direct people that are interested in buying the product that you're selling. Google Shopping ads was the way that I was able to generate my first 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, so on and so forth when it came to selling products on Shopify. And I'm not saying that things are going to be completely easy and things are going to take off overnight, but what I am saying is that if you're able to remain consistent with this for at least 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, who knows how your life is going to look in the near future. Now, if you wanted a little bit more information on how you can get started with this side hustle and you wanted to watch a completely free masterclass, I'm going to leave that link down below, completely free. Watch that. I'm going to share all of the secrets that I wish I knew a lot earlier. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to go through some of my favorite AI passive income ideas. Just click the link over there, watch that straight after this because that video's already helped out so many people, even though I've only released it a couple of days ago. So I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'll see you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.